and welcome to AP Computer Science A. This is going to be the first video for the class that you will watch at home, and we will then do exercises in class. So, here is the question, the very first question. What do all of these things have in common? Here is Exhibit A, CNC, Mr. Potato Head, Play-Doh, one of those really cute baby stacking toys, and finally, a whole bunch of magnetic letters. What do these things have in common? Take a moment and think about it, and I'd love to know your answer. Okay, now that you've thought about it, and now that you've taken a stab at guessing what the answer is, I'm going to tell you. Yes, they are all children's toys. And yes, most of them are my daughter's toys, although not all of them. But that is not actually the right answer. The right answer, in the context of computer science, is that they are going to teach us different concepts, fundamental concepts of programming. And so throughout the year, we're going to be pulling out different toys and different manipulatives to try to help you materialize and have a concrete sense of what the ideas are behind the programming that we're going to be doing. So let's start with the stacking toy. Okay, the stacking toy is going to be used when we get into recursion. And I know that you don't know what recursion is right now, and that's okay. But if you think about it, you might come up with some idea of what recursion might mean. There's a very famous computer programming example called the Towers of Hanoi, which will use the stacking toy. And we will be discussing that. Next up, Mr. Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head is going to help us understand the concept of inheritance. And we'll talk a lot about inheritance in this class. Play-Doh. Play-Doh is going to help us understand the idea of objects. Now, as you might know, Java is an object-oriented programming language. So that means we need to understand the concept of objects very carefully. We'll get to that a little bit later in the course. The magnetic letters, this is going to be helping us understand the concept of sorting. So how do you know if something is in the right order or not? Okay, A, B, C. Is that the right order? What's the right order? And there's lots of different algorithms for learning about sorting. So we're going to use magnetic letters for that. And then finally, we are going to talk about the CNC. And the CNC is going to help us understand the idea behind something called an interface. And an interface is, at its most basic level, a very, very small piece of code. Okay, so those are the basic basic blocks of programming. And as you can see, it's child's play. So we're going to get into it. And I look forward to seeing you in class. Bye!